never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, you know what?
The link is already up. I just haven't tested it yet, but you'll be able to go on, get your shirt. Shirt's gonna be $25. That's plus shipping. You ain't gotta worry about shipping and handling. $25. That, yeah, you got your that blue. That Gator blue never works. So just it is.
Come on, man, don't do that, man.
Just like the swamp, we know what time it is. It don't work.
Jeez,
but yeah, man, the link. We will have the link this week, next week, where you guys be able to purchase gear, man. Shorts. I got shorts I'm working on for the summertime. You know, we want to get your workout gear on. We got workout gear coming. It's a lot, man. A lot we doing, man. It's still kind of cool in some places, so you still will have the hoodies, of course. That's a good hoodie. But yeah, my boy, what's going on?
Look, can't call it, man. Beautiful day. This joint is crazy, chopping my head off. But yeah, man, a beautiful weekend.
Contrast with the what's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm just going to take that off because it's killing me. Yeah, man, it's the weather is nice again in Texas. Yeah, I'm back. Got on the grill yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Just for shits and giggles, literally for shits and giggles. I just want to get on there and just grill something. So I grilled some little chicken. Got out. Wife's still spending money. Yeah.
I don't think they ever.
No, we had to get some things. You know, you get to a point, man. You got to upgrade, man. We had to get some furniture and got a TV and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
man, little life upgrades. Nothing crazy, just something slight.
I see what you're doing, man. Let me tell you, man. So yesterday I had a event, man. We went to it's like a Bridgerton. I don't know if you ever watched that show, but
Bridgerton, yeah.
I did a Bridgerton themed birthday party. So that's why I had on the coat yesterday, the long coat with the flowers, the shirt. I tried to see if I could find a picture, but I couldn't pull one up real quick. But yeah, man, if you check out my story, you'll see, man. We had a good time, dog. It was fun. We got introduced as Lady and Lord Crowley. They did the full formal. Everybody got introduced. We had the dance where everybody was doing the dancing. You know what I mean? At one point, and spinning around. Dog, that was dope. It was. Dog. Like, this is the year of themed parties, and I think that this definitely the second one. It followed up the Players Ball just perfect. You know what I mean? A different vibe. This is way more classy. You know what I mean? You had to be kind of on your shit, but with the Players Ball, we was in there just being, players. You know what I mean? Doing we do geeky shit, hips and hoes. But this was classy. This was nice, bro. Everybody was dressed elegant. Everybody was on point. So I really enjoyed it, man. It was definitely a good event. So. But sports world, my boy, you know how we always kick the show off, man. We always start off by saying this is a Georgia Dawgs versus the Florida Gators show. So we always start off with some Gator news and Dawg news and see what's going on down in the swamp and see what's going on in Athens, Georgia. So my boy, it's this time of year for Georgia is like combine. This is the interview process for your next job. So we got a lot of guys in the combine making some noise. I posted a video to the 24/7 Dawgs group that I'm in, and man, listen, got like 9,000 views on the video, 10,000 views when I woke up this morning, showing my boy Kamari Lassiter and his fluidness in his hips and moving, man. Because this is the underwear workout. That's all it is. You can't really tell. But I feel like certain teams like Georgia, Alabama, Florida, they have their players doing the combine workout stuff already. So it's like this is nothing but another day in the practice for them. this is just another run of the mill for them. You can tell by how good they perform in these drills, how good and how fluid they look and comfortable they look in these drills compared to some of the other schools. So, just looking at that, man, that's all we're really worried about was the combine. Got James Cooley coming over, already hitting the ground. We had a 5-star wide receiver here in Georgia. I think his name is Tawari Smith. After McGee left, man, he was kind of looking like, ooh, I don't know no more. But I think Cooley is coming in and reassured him. But yeah, man, all excited, man. All pointing to the spring game, man. April, I'll definitely be in Athens for that. So, what you got down in the swamp, my boy?
We made a hire. So when Darnell Stapleton left, we have 2 O-line coaches. I think we're the only school in the country with 2 O-line coaches. And one left, he's going to the NFL. And we got one coming from the NFL, Jonathan DeCoster. DeCoster, he was with the Cleveland Browns as an offensive assistant. Before that, he did his he's been all over, man. He's with LSU. I think when they won the championship, he was an offensive assistant there. Same thing with the Browns. He went around to a few different places. He started with Nevada, where he was able to work directly with Joe Patino. If you know, he was picked by the Cleveland Browns. He's one of their good offensive linemen. So yeah, it's a good hire, man. I think a lot of people in Gator Nation didn't want to see the 2 offensive line coach thing, just because it hasn't really worked out. We haven't really seen the benefits of having a 2 offensive line full-time coaches. We haven't seen it as far as like production.
Why would you want that many chefs in the kitchen anyway? You know what I mean?
It's really so Rob Sell is really the O-line coach, but he also does O-line and like part OC and like scheme. Like he does a couple other things. And they take, and Rob Sell, I think, takes like the outside and the players love it. The players love it, but from the outside looking in, we just haven't seen the benefit of it on recruiting trail. We haven't really seen the benefit of it just in the performance. So albeit, there was a lot of things that happened, like late transfers and injuries and stuff. But we'll see, man. We have a guy that's more experienced than Stapleton. We have new strength conditioning staff, so we'll see what happens if we really benefit from the hill and them joints like Nino Brown.
I got it. I got 2,000.
We had our DB coach, he came in. A lot of the people love him. He's heavy on X or Twitter. The recruits love him. We have a recruit, a safety, DJ Pickett, who left us out of his top 6. Well, he just put us back in his top 6 and scheduled a few 5-star, a few on-campus visits. We have a few 5-star like wide receivers. We're back in the running for the quarterback that was he was committed to Colorado. He's looking back at the Gators for the 2025 class. So recruiting is looking good, looking strong. And then we made some stuff. Ricky Purcell, he did the good in the combine, ran a 4.41, which I was like, wow, man. I was like,
what did Florida State wide receivers run? I didn't really watch.
I think one player ran a 4.4, like a 4.39, 4.4. Everybody else ran like 4.5s.
4.5?
4.6s.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
man.
Not just saying a 4.5 ain't bad, but I expect the Florida State wide receivers to be 4.21, 4.23 from what they were chirping off. You know what I mean?
About not at all. Neither Miami safeties. Miami safeties were the slowest.
I do sell Girl Scouts.
Yeah, man. I need a couple of those too.
Bro, listen, I got you. I ship them too now. They online. You can go online to order them. They deliver them right to your front door in 2 days. 2 days shipping. But yeah,
Miami, they safeties were slow as hell. By the way, but yeah, man, Ricky ran a 4.41, had a 42-inch vertical.
Okay,
I think he showed a good day at the combine. I think they say he interviewed very, very well. So he'll be one to watch to see if we keep the tradition of first rounders. Might not be, might be an early second round guy.
I know when Florida's back to promise when you guys get that offensive lineman, that center. drafted in the first round. That's when I know you guys are because I think that's what I'm so used to from the University of Florida.
Florida has the record for consecutive years of a defensive lineman being drafted in the first round.
I ain't say defensive lineman. That's
drafted. Offensive line, we always have an offensive line drafted.
Y'all ain't had no good defensive lineman since Javon Curtis.
Okay. The draft says otherwise. But yeah, man. But I mean, it's a solid day for Florida, man. We had 2 guys at the combine, which we didn't have a lot of upperclassmen that were leaving. A lot of those guys transferred out. So yeah.
With the transfer portal, man, I think you'll start seeing guys in the you start seeing a lot more 4-year guys, in my opinion. Especially now, you get to go play for it. Because let's say you go win a championship, like a lot of guys at Georgia came, they won a championship, made a name for themselves. Now they move on, go somewhere else, and kind of find a system that fits more of their talent and what they're trying to do. A.D. Mitchell, Adonis Mitchell is a prime example of that. Came to Georgia, won a national championship, put in the work, and then went to Texas under Steve Sarkisian. And now I think he's definitely going to be at least a first or second round pick. Late first, maybe early second. Texas got like 3 damn wide receivers, man. You see the boy Worthy running 4.2 4.23 yesterday, I think, or 4.21?
4.21. He broke the record.
That's crazy. Now you talking about speed. Bro, like he was gliding, bro. And I think that's the 40-yard dash. If I had to look at just to take us into our next topic, if I had to look at any of the combine drills and be like, this one really means something, or this one really actually translate to something, because a lot of those drills to me, again, not a football coach, I know you're looking at the fluidness going through the drills, and I understand looking at the concept of the drills, but can a drill in shorts and t-shirts really tell you the whole story about who you draft? No, not really. If that was the case, then they would use the combine, and you would have guys that really wouldn't care about playing. They'll just get ready for the combine. In some cases you do, especially if you've already put in the work, like a Marvin Harrison Jr. He don't care about the combine. He ain't even run. He ain't suit up. I don't even know if he went. Still going to go in the top 3.
He probably went for like the interviews and such, but that's.
Is the combine overrated? Is the combine overhyped? Or do you really feel like the NFL, do we need a combine? Let me ask you that.
Man, so this year, usually I'm always like combine, I'm looking at, but this year, man, it was like, we understand the workouts translate to some on the field stuff as far as like on the field drills. Clearly, they translate. But like, really, what are you seeing in the combine that you aren't seeing in film? And that's the thing. It's just they want to see it in person, but you're seeing it against air. If you look bad at the combine, it's just terrible. Like, everybody's supposed to look great. Like, I mean, there's a few tests like the DB hip drill. Like, you can see their hips a little bit. You be like, oh, okay, yeah, their hips aren't. So it probably gives you a little bit of very specific things to look at. But things like the 40-yard dash, I mean, who cares, man? Because when is a wide receiver ever going to just take off and run untouched, unstopped down the field? It's never going to happen. There's never going to be a play to where they are going to just take off from the line, and that 4.22 speed will matter at all, because you're going to have a guy in front of you that's jamming you, and like, I can see you're fast. Like, that 40 doesn't do anything. Like, the shuttle drill, sure, to change of direction, to show how quick you are to stop and start, that's great for running backs and wide receivers, but like DB, linemen, like a lot of the drills that the linemen do just aren't necessary. The linemen shouldn't run a 40-yard dash. I don't care that your defensive lineman runs a 4.56. Who cares? When is he ever going to take off and run 40 yards down the field untouched? Never. There's never going to be a time to where a defensive lineman, unless he scoops the ball and goes for a touchdown, at that point, who cares? Like, it's never. it doesn't matter. Like maybe you're 5-10 yard get off, but a lot of stuff just doesn't matter, man.
Yeah, I agree. But I think in certain instances, you get to see some of the freakish athleticism that some of these guys possess. I know we talked about, we got a question here. Who impressed the most? What's that Florida State defensive end or that Florida State defensive tackle who ran that 4.5?
Oh, Fisk.
No. The other. Fisk ran that. Now, if you didn't tell me Fisk didn't boost his draft stock, yeah, he definitely did. Because now, like you said, you're never going to sit there and line up and run a 40-yard dash. But we've seen Jordan Davis chase down somebody on the sideline and make him get out of bounds. And you're like, damn, Jordan Davis, he showed that 4.5 speed. He showed you that 4.6 speed. Now, you don't do that every down. It's not every play, but it definitely does make a difference when you're talking about being able to look at Ricky, trying to separate these guys, trying to separate themselves. I think that's the only thing you can really use it for. Okay, I see some Gators in here.
Yeah,
some Gator love.
Pretty Ricky. To go back to Tripp's question as far as who surprised me the most. For the parts of the combine I did tune into, I like Ricky. Ricky, I was surprised at his speed. I didn't know Ricky was a 4.41. That's like Percy Harvin testing. Like 4.41. That's way faster than I thought he was. I thought he was going to be like a 4.5 guy. You know what I'm saying? Like
that fast.
That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't seem that fast, and his vertical, 42-inch. I knew he had ups, but yeah, man. I think Ricky showed because we've seen his route running, we've seen his hands. He has the highlights. Then you add on the speed and you add on the vert. I think that's a guy that you may have been looking at as around like 4 or 5 to be like, you know what, I can pick him in 2 and throw him with the Chiefs or throw him with a team that we need a dynamic playmaker. You know what I'm saying? But don't need to be a number 1.
I think this might be another one of them deep wide receiver classes where you have a good 4 or 5 guys who can really burn and really do something. Look, he even said it. He could even say it with a straight face.
Hey.
Me either. Hey, I can't wait for it.
He already did. Hey, he already did.
I can't wait to see KJ pick that thing off and go the other way with it. But anyway, look.
Trey already got one. He already showed.
He did. He got that sled. He took that sled and took off. I can't even lie. He did. He kind of surprised.
We need others. We need more time than just a slant pass. So that's the problem. We need time to throw the deep ball.
I can't say, man. I can't say that.
I hate his guts, man. I hate his guts.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I hate this jump over there too. But I can't say that the combine is just overhyped. I think they put a lot of pageantry into it to try to sell it and make it what it is. But at the end of the day, it's a glorified workout. I mean, it's a glorified workout. That's all it is. We can't really do too much beyond that. Can't really tell too much beyond that. You got some guys that can show you they've been working out well since December. That's good. And you got some guys that show up and you be like, boy, you ain't in shape. You out of shape and you failing your interview before you even start. So, I've seen some guys that bench press make a difference, boy.
Yeah. Now that's a test that makes sense because if my offensive lineman can only do 225 12 times, we got a problem. Versus if there's certain workouts matter for certain positions. Like, I don't care that my kicker can do 225 25 times. Who cares, bro?
Hold on, real quick. Did you see Milroe latest video with Milroe power clean like 265, 270?
That's great.
Like,
but that didn't help him against Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can power clean, and unless you're doing quarterback sneaks like Jalen Hurts, then that part it don't matter. Like, some stuff just doesn't matter as far as it being overhyped. Now, as far as who are we talking about? Like the first steps, very important. Milton, the kid from Tennessee, he has a great arm. He showed off his arm strength. He threw the ball damn near 100 yards. That's great. when is that ever going to be used? Like, it may happen here or there to where a guy maybe just open down the field and we just need to launch it.
I'm with you. You're never really going to be able to. You're never really going to be able to really show that off. You're never going to really be able to use that in a real game. But it's good to have in your bag. Don't get me wrong.
Appreciate it.
But I do see the combine being beneficial in some ways. Back to the answer to the question: is it overhyped? Yeah, greatly. Is it still beneficial? Is it something to give you a little bit of the edge after football has really ended? Yeah, but you know me. At this point, I'm like, bring on the draft. That's what I want. I'm all about the draft.
Right,
Let's see free agency getting ready to start next week. Let's see who really is going to use this new cap. We got $30 million extra in cap space. But I think that just, you know, the NFL has hyped it up so much. I'm surprised they haven't started moving it and selling you tickets to go to. That's what I'm shocked at this point.
People be there. They had about what? They said like 1,400 or 14,000. Like, people go to the combine and watch, like, fans and stuff. But then again, like, it's a Saturday at 2. Like, is it going, like, you're just seeing guys run? Like, it's not a lot of pomp and circumstance. It's just a bunch of dudes down there running and doing a couple on-field drills. Like, it's over for me as far as like watching it and being dialed in. Yeah, you want to see the 4-2-2 in real time. Yes, you want it. That's awesome. You want to see
that's
the big
about the most exciting thing, bro. Everything else I can deal with that.
Yeah, and I ain't tripping. I'd rather watch the pro days versus the combine. But then again, like, the only pro day I was impressed by was when Johnny Manziel did it with pads on, and I was like, that was dope because you play with pads on.
Did you hear Johnny Manziel's latest comments and said that he's boycotting the Heisman? You know, they all get together until they give Reggie Bush his trophy back. I kind of feel like Johnny Manziel might be right on with this one. He might be.
I love it, and I hope other players do it. Overthrow Joe been hyped. Yeah, man. Joe Milton is keep him from our Raiders, dog. Keep him away. Now he might be a good backup for the Miami Dolphins.
He ain't coming out till next year. Man. He got a whole another year. He's gonna be up on the stool.
Joe Milton?
Yeah. Oh no, you talking about Joe? Oh, I thought he was talking about. My bad. I'm thinking about
Milrow.
My bad. You talking about Milton?
They
say he put on the show yesterday. Talking about Tennessee wide receiver. They say he put on the show.
I bet he can throw real far.
Penix did good too. Michael Penix. They said Penix did good too. So you know, with
you know who did great. You know who did great at the combine and pro day?
Who you got?
Willis from the Titans.
Malik Willis did. He showed out. He still went third. They went fooled. He went in the third round, and he went second after Desmond Ridder. So they didn't fool anybody. And I think these scouts have been doing it long enough to know, like, okay, we see you. Exactly. We see what you're doing now, but your film says something different.
The film outweighs a pro day and the combine every day of the week.
Of course. The combine really should be a reassurance is that what I'm seeing on the film is true. You know what I mean? Am I really watching Brock Bowers run away from everybody because his 40 time probably like a 4.5, 4.4? Probably. But he's hurt.
I don't know.
But no, I'm good on Milton. Keep Milrow away from Milton. I don't want none of those guys as my quarterback for the Falcons. I'm good.
All right, we got a question. Is it true that Cap is coming back? Kaepernick?
Cap who?
No.
The Kappas?
No.
You think they gonna start shimmying or something? Ain't no Cap.
The day Colin Kaepernick gets back in NFL, I will be hot.
Let me put it like this. Hold on. Let me put it in what I like to call just layman terms or human terms. Let's say you own a business, right? You sue me. KB, I work for you. I sue you and make you pay me. You gonna bring me back in for another opportunity to sue you again?
Hell
no. You will never work for me ever again. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like that. Your name has been put on the block list for my phone calls. Like, I wouldn't have anything to do with you at all. Yep.
It's only good now that Saban. But Saban retired, so
and see this new coach. Yeah. We get to go down there and see what he's talking about. What's his name? DeBar. He already down there doing some shady stuff. They say so. I don't know. They say Nick Saban's still coaching. To be honest with you,
he's still there, but he ain't gonna be on the sideline replacing his starting quarterback with a backup, making in-game adjustments.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go to Tuscaloosa. But those tickets are $1,200 to sit in the nosebleed.
I believe it. The logos.
Somebody gotta let your boy in now. Way cheaper.
You gotta pay me to go to the state of Alabama for willingly. Like that's just one state that I just Alabama, Mississippi.
Yeah, away from Mississippi is mine, bro. I don't want that. And my girl got family down there in Mississippi, and we done been down there before, bro. When I say I felt the
tension.
I felt it. I felt it.
When I used to drive,
that was years ago when I was clean cut, low fade. I can only imagine if I go down there now.
Bro, when I was when me and Jess were just dating, and I was in Atlanta, I used to drive from Atlanta to Memphis. And I would go through Mississippi and Bama, boy. And I'm telling you, it would be like late night, like off work, go take that drive. Man, look, boy, I used to be nervous with that big moon coming over them hills. I was like, oh, God.
10-2. Yeah, I done drove through that, man. We're supposed to go down to New Orleans in May. At the end of May, we're supposed to go to New Orleans. We're going to drive down. Woo! Yeah, I'm not driving through Bama. Let her handle that. Put me in the trunk.
Not at all.
All right, so
but yeah, man, the combine. I'm a little over it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I
mean, like I said, it's just pageantry, man. It's just guys giving the ability to show you what you want to do, show you what they can do or what they've been working on and how they've been working out. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure you guys go hit that like button at the top, hit that subscribe button at the top as well.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Toe2Toe Sports, and go to the YouTube and subscribe to Toe2Toe Sports. We are at 399 followers on Facebook. Man, somebody go on there and hit follow real quick. Just put us at that 400.
Right, man. You know
go to Facebook real quick. Go to the Toe2Toe Sports page, hit that follow button, and put your dials over the 399 mark. You know, right? Then come on back. Come on back. We about to talk about this Cam Newton thing.
Woo!
So at first, when I saw it,
let's play the video first. Let's play the video first, and then we're gonna talk about it.
All right, right. Cam too big. Cam too big. I'm not running up on Cam. They can't even hold him back. Cam really had to let that man go. They telling Cam, come on, man, stop. You're hurt oh, shit. I gotta talk about that. And you thought, Cam is towering over everybody. I'm not going out there putting my hands on Cam, bro. Hell no.
Did you watch Cam Newton's response video? I watched the whole thing.
What is it?
Okay. So to break it down, the situation was the two people he was fighting, tussling with, two coaches that used to work under him at CN1, right? On a 7-7, it's a 7-on-7 camp. If you've never seen Cam Newton at a 7-on-7 camp, exactly. he you know what I'm saying, he talked trash with the players, the coaches, you know what I'm saying? People talk trash. He talked about the hat. The hat is designed for people who have locks, so where it stays locked in.
I got you.
The hat, that's his hair. That's his hair coming through a hole at the top. So,
I wouldn't do it, but I got you.
I wouldn't do it, but the guys, so he was like, that's why the familiarity of them to even want to do that, because they have a relationship. They coached together for a few years. He said it was just a lot of trash talking back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And he said what it really was Cam said a few things to him, to the initial guy that, you know what I'm saying, struck a chord. And then the guy said something to Cam that struck a chord. Because remember, these guys know each other personally.
They know each other, yeah.
And when it happened, that's when you see Cam, you know, he grabbed him and, you know what I'm saying, they started tussling. He was 100% like apologetic, like this shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have let himself let it get past the words. Like he's like he take responsibility for it and all that. He was like, no, he didn't throw any punches because he had hands closed. He was like, he glad he didn't because Lord knows it could have been 10 times worse. We in Atlanta, everybody ain't on business.
You know how we do it now.
You know what I'm saying? Like it easily could have went from 0 to 1,000 real quick. Cam could have flicked the dude. It was a ledge on the other side of that rail. He could have easily tossed the dude over just adrenaline.
Well, I'm saying,
Cam could have got hit and he could have broke something. And you know what I'm saying? Like it could have went bad. So he talked about just taking responsibility, but it all stemmed from just a lot of talking. And they both got that light flick and it happened, man. So
yeah, man, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it do, but at the same time, I hate
you can, man. You can do it, man. Get a little beeswax. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
I hate that boy. You stupid. Some folk, that thing just gone, but sometimes that thing is out of there. But no, man, Cam, I think he handled it the right way afterwards. He's like you said, he's very apologetic for every video I've seen, taking full responsibility about what happened and what took place. Yeah, man, I just think we gotta.
He's talking.
We've had folks in the comment going at it, bro. Like last 2 weeks in the comments, we've been going at him. But no, you just hate to see it happen out there with the kids, man. You hate to see it happen and go down like that. Glad that nobody got hurt. Glad nobody got injured. Glad they didn't escalate further or beyond to that. Glad there wasn't kids involved either, man. You know what I mean? You hate to see the kids get involved. You don't want to see the kids out there tussling with each other. And it boils over the more kids getting involved because kids is friends with other kids and stuff like that.
And that's
I'm glad that did not happen. I'm glad they were able to isolate the situation, kind of get everybody separated, man, and continue on. But yeah, 7-on-7, man, if you've never been to a 7-on-7 competition, and they hold them in Atlanta all the time, it get intense. Man. It's competitive. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be the best. It's football. It's just not with the hits and the pads and the licks, but still got that same competitive edge. You still got those same guys out there fighting to try to, show that they're better than the others. Because you never know who's watching nowadays. And with social media,
man, a lot of guys get recruited off this 7-on-7.
Yeah, true, man. 7-on-7. The big guys got to do something though, man. The big guys know they hold them drill camps and they do that, but they just don't get polarized. They don't get polarized like the 7-on-7. That's all.
I always said this: DBs and wide receivers talk a lot of trash to each other because you don't hit each other all the time. Linemen, look, man, you can talk all you want. You gonna have to see me play after play after play after play for 48 minutes or an hour, depending on the level you in. You're going to have to see me. So when you talk, you're going to have to line it up every time. And that's why a lot of linemen after the game, they're like in the game, they be, fussing and throwing, but after one day, they hug, respect. My thing is, after I actually tell guys, I'm like, hey, man, after this, either you're going to hate me or you're going to respect me. But it's going to be one or the other. It's going to be one or the other. You're going to hate me or you're going to respect me. Period.
I know
that's it.
For the high school ball, I had to go indoor. I ain't even gonna say watch. The high school ball I got to endure last year, I had to endure because my son's school just ain't that good and he's in the band. So I'm sitting out here in the band, but I'm watching the game. But they were getting their tail whooped every week.
Hey, man.
And I just feel bad for kids because I'm competitive. Like me and my little girl, we race to the car type stuff. Like we competitive about everything. My son, he's so nonchalant. He don't care. You can win. You can lose. I don't care. But that competitiveness, I can only imagine being able to put my hands on somebody and play after play, bro. If you can't do that with me as a defensive lineman or offensive lineman that's really on a defensive lineman's ass, oh my goodness. Yeah, they were. They were everybody homecoming last year, my boy. Even they homecoming, they lost. So, and they played a team who ain't won a game in 2 years. So it was hard to watch. The band was fine though. Now it was everybody.
Right, the band fine.
The band. the band was on point, bro. We were marching band, just like a HBCU out there. The football team, oh wow, ooh.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Cam, man. He even talked about how he tells the kids like to not do stuff, and how he had to like yo, he tries to be an example to tell kids like don't burn out, don't flame out. He was like, because he was like, yo, this is an example of how your life can change in a second. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to deal with. He's like, if you're a 5-star athlete, you got to be able to deal with people talking shit. Like he was like, people come up to him every day, talk about Mac Jones and not being a quarterback and not jumping on the fumble and all that stuff. It's real, man. So shout out to Cam Newton for doing the adult thing. Like my uncle said, man, he did the adult thing, and he even shouted them out. He's like, the other guys are doing great for the community. Don't let this one incident, deter people from, you know what I'm saying, supporting the 7-on-7 stuff. So it was good, man. But I them hands was full. And don't ever try to go against a 6'5", 235-pound man if you ain't built like it.
Listen, I was like, you know how mad I'd have to be, or what Cam might have had to say to me in order for me to get that upset to run up on this 6'5", 250-pound guy. You know how upset Cam had to say something about my grandma. He had to.
But yeah, it's gonna take something more than words.
Hey, nothing else he could have said to make me want to run up on him, and ain't nothing but air an opportunity between us.
Hey man, smart people don't get knocked out because they know to stop. It'd be the dumbest.
I've seen the few.
Be the dumbest. Right, man. But shout out to Cam Newton, man. The drum. Hey man, shout out to Drumline, man. That's what I was recruited using the movie Drumline for college band, man. That was part of my recruiting.
That movie hit. It was right around when the movie came out.
2005,
2005, somewhere around there. Right around the time I graduated in 2006. So I was like, damn, this is what college is about to be like.
Hey, man. Hey, no lie.
And then I went down to Auburn State, and it was really like that. Oh, wow.
But I joined the band, right? I played in a marching band in college. Black HBCU, Savannah State. Shout out. The band director at the time, we went and he said, you seen Drumline? Absolutely. He said, that's exactly how it is. And then I went on a visit, and the drum major was like, you about to have your life change. And by God, oh my God, my first year of college. Hey, man. Shout out to the band. New cookout time. How many kids can big on the talk? Hey, man.
We don't promote violence on this show. We will not. We will not be promoting violence on this show.
Well, you ain't been to a bland cookout. Don't worry about it.
I gotta get me one of them. I gotta get me one of them in my system.
Somebody kid to get tossed early. Early. That's probably mine. All right, man. What's next, man? What else we talking about, man?
Oh man. What else we got up here? Hey, man.
Talk about the
Justin Fields or Kirk Cousins. Who going to Atlanta? Who you think a better fit for that?
Who a better fit?
Because it came in hot the other day that the Bears were they were ready to get rid of Fields or get rid of the first pick. So the Bears will get ready to they said they're not gonna keep both, bro. They said they will not keep Fields, they won't keep the first pick. First of all, which one do you think they should? Do you think they should keep Fields, trade the pick, get more picks, or do you think that these boys should be ready to go ahead and get rid of Fields, bring in Caleb Williams, the new Pat Mahomes, quote unquote, and start over? I'm just telling you what the reports say. What do you think these guys should do, man? You in Chicago. I know we talked about it last week, but has anything changed? I know you said
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Trade the first pick up assets, and trade away Justin Fields because y'all do not have the capacity to use him as he needs to be used. We ain't giving that ETN boy no static, man. He's a primetime meat rider, man. We ain't worried about that.
Hey, man, let's not do that.
Okay.
ETN did make a statement, and I actually do I have that statement? Hold on. He did say something recently. He said, "Why? What did he come out and said?" I had to ask myself, do I want to stay in a losing situation and rush for 2,000 yards, or do I want to go somewhere and compete?
He didn't say that.
Kind of win. So the man said that he's been on himself in this situation. That is what that man said.
That's fine. He said I could either be the second running back on a losing team or go to a team and bet on myself and potentially be the first round starter. And play in December. That's fine. He ain't rushing on 2,000 yards. No. He ain't gonna hit 1,000.
Let me stop the Justin Fields thing.
That is the most meat writing statement I've ever seen. I just want to be on the team.
Let's have a real conversation. While we got some Florida Gators in here, let's have some real conversation because
exactly.
I remember Brenton Cox. I remember Brenton Cox leaving from over here and going to jump ship, and ain't nobody said a damn thing.
He was
y'all accepted Brenton Cox with open arms.
He was a freshman, and he didn't do anything at Georgia.
ETN ain't played for 2 years. That means he done gave y'all 2 good years.
Hey man, call it. It's the difference between he just want to go to a team so he can play in December. He ring chasing. He on his James Harden right now.
That man came behind Todd Grantham. That's why Brenton Cox came. He wanted to play for Grantham because Grantham was at Georgia when he started recruiting him. And then he left Georgia.
And that's fine. So then he got a reason. ETN is
but I'm just saying,
real live
there
James
was no
Harden
issue
right now.
from Gator Nation. I didn't hear nothing about no traders from Gator Nation. I ain't hear nothing about everybody versus them in Trader Nation. I didn't hear anything about y'all complaining on the Gator side when the player leaves from Georgia and come over there and he want to come stand out because it's less competition at practice and stuff like that.
Boy, that is disrespect, boy. You see how the disrespect, you slid that in there. I see. Hey man, Brenton Cox would have been good if he showed effort and did his job. But again, the last regime, he wasn't held to a standard. And when he was, he couldn't hack it and he got kicked off the team. So I ain't tripping. But he's with the Green Bay Packers, man. Good luck for him. And he got tooled up and he's on the team because he got trained up by the Gators. So it don't matter, dog. It don't matter, dog. It don't matter. He ain't. He went over there. He about to be a third stringer, second string. He'll be the only running back with a double-digit number.
Has the ability to start. And you know we play like 6 running backs because we be up by 40. You know how it go down in Jacksonville. The third stringers be in by the third quarter, bro. You know that. So ETN gonna have. He gave all the necessary
motivation.
Hey, can you imagine when ETN break off that first play of the game, bro, for like 75 yards to the house on y'all?
Ain't happening. Or that first play, he tried to go in there and Shamar James break his face mask. Yeah, I'll take that.
You see it say everybody versus Florida. Well, he on everybody's side now. So
exactly. And that's fine. He's gonna come through that middle and his face mask gonna get turned. And they're gonna be like, oh, and that's gonna be the shot.
Bro, you ain't got a face mask turner on your team. That's the sad.
You crazy.
You ain't got nobody over there that can. You ain't got nobody over there that can turn a face mask.
You
crazy.
Mark James, face mask Turner. Brand Taylor, face mask. Y'all wanted him, but he want to be a Gator.
Well,
no, we good. We straight. This is line season. What you want?
Y'all good. Y'all are not going to win 4 games.
Boy, you crazy.
Bro, have you seen
without ETN? We would have won. We would have won.
Hold on.
If ETN could pass block, we might have won 1 or 2 more games.
ETN. Oh, now if he can pass block.
I'm just saying.
Man, listen.
That's what it is.
I got y'all.
Y'all see them like, dang, why ETN ain't in a game like that? He gonna be back there returning kicks because he can't do nothing because he ain't gonna know how to block in that offense.
Hey man, we got a basketball game that I got coming up, man. I will be hosting.
Somebody said they need that bet, that 4-game bet.
Shit, bet it. But he might don't know who he talking to, huh? Right? What you want to bet? Make it light on yourself. That's what I be telling people. Cause, bro, listen here. If you think Florida gonna win 5 games, I got some beachfront property in Tennessee. I sell you too. Just call me tomorrow, bro. I got you. Beachfront. I put you right out there on Ocean View, right there in the middle of Nashville. But anyways,
it's our Christian. What's up, Brian? They ain't watching
What's going on,
man.
B, man? These guys are here talking crazy about the University of Florida, B. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to watch no tape. I don't want to watch it. I will go watch it.
Tell us about this flyer, man.
Yeah, man. The basketball game is coming up in about 3 weeks on April 7th. You got your boy hosting the basketball game here in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're in the local area, man, if you're in the Atlanta area, come out, support. It's free of charge, free to get it in. I'm gonna have all kind of giveaways. I'm giving away Toe2Toe t-shirts, giving out 4-7 t-shirts. They got me hosting the game, so it's gonna be like a little and one vibe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the mic. I'm gonna be out there on the court, and if somebody giving somebody the blues, I'm gonna let them know. So that's what we're gonna do, man. They're gonna let me come turn up the gym. We will be live here from the Toe2Toe page while the game is on. I got a cameraman gonna be with me as well, so I'll be able to be out there giving y'all this stuff, man, live, man. You all know me, man. Y'all know I'm a fool. I'm gonna go out there and we're gonna turn up, we're gonna cut up, we're gonna have a good time, man. I got the kids gonna have a little dance contest. I got a lot of stuff planned, man. A lot of stuff I want to pop off on the sideline. Just make the game fun, make the environment fun. I get to bring them out, bro. I got the announcements. I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait for everybody to see it. I can't wait to be a part of it. I'm blessed that they even asked us to do this. So yeah, man, we're gonna have a good time, man. We'll see if we can get KB calling the game from the back end over here while I'm out there live on the side.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay,
man,
we ain't gotta send the bet to KB. We can do the bet right here. We ain't got to send nothing to KB. KB ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm betting him too. I want all bets. Whole Gator Nation. Because if y'all would have bet me last year, I would have won. So I'm gonna take it this year. I ain't gonna let y'all slide this year.
Yeah.
No. I knew you were gonna have a better year last
year. We got the rambling and ain't even talk about Justin Fields in Atlanta.
No, we didn't, man.
If I'm the Falcons, honestly, if I'm the Falcons, I'm taking I would take Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, me too. Give me Kirk.
Because you have the playmakers, you have the running backs, you have the wide receivers, you have the tight end. You just need somebody who can get them the ball. And Justin Fields hasn't really shown that he can get somebody the ball like that. So you might be going with another Ritter situation. So yeah, man, give me Kirk Cousins. Even for the Raiders, man, I hope we go get Kirk. Give him 2 years, man, and then go get Shador next year.
Oh, now Kirk go to the Raiders with Adams. Y'all still got Myers. Probably need you a good upgrade at tight end. What if y'all took Brock Bowers? What if y'all signed Kirk and took Brock Bowers?
I don't think Brock going to go down to where I don't think he going to last that long.
What y'all draft?
I want to say we're like in the teams. Let me look. Let me see.
Yeah, he ain't going out top 10. Yeah, he not gonna drop past top 10. The Bengals will probably scoop him up. I think they had like 11 or 12 at the latest. But yeah, I don't see Brock Bowers going past 10 teams. So that's just me. Could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. Everything's about fit and need sometimes in the NFL. So you got a lot of teams. You got quarterback heavy teams, quarterback needy teams.
We are number 13.
Oh yeah, he probably.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it past like Jets, Vikings, Cards, Chargers. Nah, he ain't gonna make it that far.
Oh
yeah, man. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins would be the best pick when you got all them athletes around you. Sometimes you need that guy that can just distribute the ball. You don't want him doing too much. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to be the hero and rip it and run it. So wherever Fields goes, hopefully he goes.
But it is good to have, man, on 3rd and 8 and everything covered. 3rd and 8, everything covered, and he can take off with his legs and pick up that first down. That's invaluable. You know what I mean? That is something that or he can get out of that sack or get away from a defender. That's something I think that's invaluable too. Whereas if Kirk Cousins, like you said, you might have more of a traditional and more of a timing-based offense. I think Justin Fields, you can get a little bit more creative with putting him on the move, stuff like that. So it just depends to me really on the offensive coordinator.
And you know what? Maybe you're right too, because Kirk Cousins was with the Vikings, and you don't have a receiver better than Justin Jefferson. You don't have a run. I mean, yes, Bijan nice, but you had
they got one of the top 3 tight ends too. Rudolph is not Rudolph. What's his name?
Randolph.
He was with the Lions, I think. Then they traded him.
Hawkinson.
Yeah, bro, they got one of the top 3, top 5 tight ends too.
Yeah.
So Minnesota wasn't lacking. They had the first round pick. Addison.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah. So actually thinking about it, I don't know that Kirk brings much to the Falcons.
Lacking for tackle
compared to what they had in a Ritter. Yeah, he's better. But yeah, like you said, that 3rd and 8 scramble and playing inside and not having to play in the elements and you know what I'm saying, playing against the division that you're playing against.
Justin Fields is light years better than Ritter too. I mean, this is my
opinion. Yeah. I don't know, man. If I can get
I think Fields is better than Kirk. Fields is better than
Ritter. It's like his talent outweighs, like you know what you're getting in Kirk Cousins. But is that enough to put you over the hump versus with Fields? You know he can do as far as throwing, but he's never had a team around him to show like what he really is capable of. But he brings that running that nobody in the NFL has. I mean, other than Lamar.
Yeah.
Can't nobody run like him.
Yeah, I would. Personally, bro, I would take Justin Fields. I won't be mad at either one. I think it just depends on what you're giving up in both situations. Is what I'm concerned about.
Well, you don't got to give up nothing for Kirk because Kirk is a free agent. I think Kirk will be a free agent.
True, but he won't guarantee money.
$30 million a year, 25. It's gonna be something crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Kurt ain't about to play for no vet minimum. You know what I mean? So no, I'm not going for that one.
Yes, AR definitely can run. But we got to see.
You know what? I'm excited to see what AR can do next year, but it's something about AR, man. He got to learn how to get down, get out of bounds. You can't take the load.
He's learning.
I don't think he's gonna have a long career.
It's the same thing. Cam Newton
learn how to do that.
Cam had to learn how to go down. He first came out, he was trying to run over everybody over too, and he learned very quickly to slide and get your ass out of bounds. And I think Anthony Richardson learned that. That you can't. I don't care how good of a prospect you were. Once you're in the league, now it's about what have you done. It's a lot of guys who are fast and can throw far that ain't got jobs and selling cars right now. So hopefully he get it right.
Yeah. True.
Hopefully he get it right.
I think he will.
What?
Yeah, man.
What moves do you want to see as far in the NFL? Like free agents, maybe trades. So you think you like, you know what? Let's make this happen.
I don't know about trade wise, but I know free agents. If the Miami Dolphins are going to let Christian Wilkinson walk, he is probably about to set the record for Albert Haynesworth set a few years ago for defensive tackles getting the most money in like free agency wise. I would love to see Christian Wilkinson in Falcons. And we're going to a 3-4 defense. I think he'll fit perfectly in those right there, or even on one of the defensive end spots. Pass rushers. I don't think Josh Allen from the Jags got franchised. I don't think Brian Burns got franchised. So you have two premium pass rushers who have proven they can get to the quarterback on third down. If I'm the Falcons, I pray we can get one of them too. But hey, everybody in the league is gonna be after them guys. Derrick Henry. I keep hearing Derrick Henry.
Running back.
Oh yeah, everybody on that Zoom call got fired or let go. So
Henry, Jacob,
Saquon.
Yo, man.
They said Saquon to Houston. Saquon is likely to go to Houston.
I don't like that, man. I like Damian Pierce in Houston. Let my man rock.
Well, he proven that he can't stay healthy, so you might want to give him some help to take that burden off.
Yeah, man. Send him
2 years in a row, your dog done got hurt, boy. Your dog done got hurt. That's the soft ass Florida running backs. That's why ETN wanted to come over here so he ain't got to carry the load.
He wasn't carrying the load last year. That's the whole
carry the
point.
whole damn team. You can't carry.
He ain't had to carry nothing last year, but try to carry a couple
y'all
blocks.
Wouldn't let him cook. Your offensive coordinator / head coach wouldn't let him cook.
Hey man, if you can't, you don't know the plays. You don't know the plays, man. You can't block. But yeah, man. Send me.
Don't do that.
I'm Raiders, man. I think you get me another pass rusher, maybe another linebacker. There's some big names going to be available this
y'all need some DB help, bro. Y'all need some DBs.
No, our DBs stepped up. Remember, we had once Antonio Pierce took over, we had a top 5 defense after he took over. And the passing defense, I think we was like top 3.
Yeah, because your offensive line was getting him killed. Shit.
Hey man,
I wouldn't want to stick my head in there either.
Montrell did it. Montrell did the perfect time. Hey, how about this? Trey Webb, if healthy, Trey Webb will have a better year than Trevor Etienne at UGA. Trey Webb will have a better year running the ball than Webb.
10 running backs.
I don't care about none of that. I don't care. Webb gonna have a better year than Etienne did because our line, hopefully, if healthy, man, look, this the year. Watch me shock the world. Where my Gator helmet at? Well, you left it too far over there.
Shock the world and win 3 games.
Nah, man. We win an 8 games. We win an 8 games plus. We win an 8. We gonna win 8, 9 games and be number. We're gonna win like 8 games and be like number 11. We're gonna be like number 11. Yeah, like 10 to 12. That's where we at, man. Mark it here. You heard it first. March 3rd, 2024.
You and Trip, the only person over here believed it. You and Trip in the comment. Y'all the only 2 people believed it.
No, man. We got 53 plus another 50 in a locker room, man, that believe the same thing. That's all right. It's all good. All right, man. To finish this thing out, man, the GOAT, LeBron James, 40K.
Man. Forgot about that, bro.
40K,
bro. Now, LeBron has broke damn near every scoring record possible. He's going to break probably the assist records and everything else. And we still got people that saying LeBron James ain't the greatest of all time. I wish LeBron James could have played against Mitch Strickland.
Man.
Or some of them other guys that
Pavlovich or something.
Michael Jordan got to play against. I wish LeBron would. I mean, I just wish LeBron would have got to play against some of them guys, bro. He probably have 60,000 points, but y'all wouldn't win 8 games.
There's gonna be folks that hate it. That's gonna hate him. And it's just is what it is, man. I saw a guy break down.
LeBron is not the GOAT. Oh God, who the GOAT then? Trip. See, Trip. Here you go. See, I told you they down there drinking that Kool-Aid.
We don't agree. Us Gators don't agree on all fronts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. LeBron gonna go down because the way he playing, bro, he can play for another easy. Kobe. I mean, that's the conversation.
That's respect.
I heard somebody broke it down really good, right? They were talking about rappers and NBA players and comparing them, and they said that Jay-Z is like MJ. MJ is always going to be considered widely regarded as the GOAT because of just what he did for the game, right? It's a lot of non-basketball shit to why people put him the GOAT. The shoes, the movies, they're, you know what I'm saying, the accolade, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that stuff. Go ahead. And then you look at they say that Drake is, when you look at music, Drake would technically be the GOAT. And that's how they look at LeBron because he has all the accolades. You can't argue against the shit he does. You know what I'm saying? And then they have they put Kobe and Lil Wayne to say they arguably could be the GOAT, but because of the people that's above them, they can't. They're not. So yeah, that's it right there for me. LeBron is the GOAT.
Thing they got, let's say, better back in the day. He's a large man. Exactly. I don't see anybody from think about the small forwards and power forwards besides Scottie Pippen. Now, Scottie Pippen might have been the only person I would love to see go up against Michael Jordan because I think Scottie Pippen's skill set, against LeBron, excuse me. I think Scottie Pippen's skill set and his size would match up well against LeBron. And I think that's why Scottie Pippen dominated a lot of small forwards and guards in that era because of how fast he was, how big he was. But I'm just saying, man, Scottie Pippen ain't never dealt with nobody jumping like that and can shoot like LeBron and pass like LeBron at the same time as well. Pippen always had to go up against somebody who could do one or the other, not all three. LeBron can do everything. And now he got a little bit outside game. He's shooting threes.
And at the end of the day, Scottie Pippen ain't even top 5 in his position. Ain't nobody give me a top 5 list of small forwards and putting Scottie Pippen up there. Ain't my fault. It just is what it is. However, Jordan wasn't anything without Pippen. Remember that. He ain't do nothing until Pippen got there. They don't
want to talk about Jordan. They said he went 6-0 in the finals. Yeah, but what about the other rounds?
And what about them other years? He played way more than 6 years. He was swept and bounced in the first round way more than LeBron James has ever in his life. So
LeBron ain't never.
It's very selective bias when you think about it. Like, did Michael Jordan start playing in 91,
scoring 40,000 though? Scoring 40,000 points is undeniable. That's something that
I don't see. Well, how the game is played now, I can see it because they shoot threes just crazy. But man, you're going to have to play a long time. Who put a way behind they shoot threes, everybody's put yes, you'll have people who are going to say, Kareem is the GOAT and Michael, you know what I'm saying, and all these other people are the GOAT. But Jay-Z is, for what Jay-Z's done for music and the accolades and the story and made it from the trap into rap and I'm a billionaire, he's eclipsed what rap is. Like he's beyond rap. And that's the allure of Jordan is beyond basketball. Like that shit is beyond the court. Like it's certain shit LeBron just never gonna catch up to. And yes, he was a bucket, but them 50-point games and 40-point games.
I've seen somebody giving Jordan buckets too. I've seen somebody giving Jordan buckets.
They were still losing. They were still losing. At the end of the day, he scored 40. Yeah, great. Lost. Exactly. Because you know what? Nobody can do it by themselves. But yeah, man, and Drake has more hits than Michael Jackson, more number ones. Like, that's not ever gonna happen again, ever. And I ain't even a huge Drake fan now.
I ain't never been a huge Drake fan, but
but the numbers is the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we've seen people give LeBron buckets. Yes, because he plays basketball. Nobody's never given up buckets. Ever.
And this NBA, you can't even guard people. You can't guard people in this NBA.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has been dunked on. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has been dunked on, and his shot has been blocked. Like Iverson has been crossed over. You know what I'm saying? Like MJ's been crossed over, and way more embarrassing than LeBron has. Like it's a highlight for the rest of his life of him getting crossed up by AI. Like it can go either way.
Woo.
Lord have mercy. All right, man, we're going to have to log off after this one. Boy, somebody take the bottle.
Jay-Z is not top 5. Oh, wait a minute.
But,
stop.
Okay, so look, we're going to have to talk about this another show, right?
I'm from Georgia, and we don't even bump Jay-Z riding down the street in our cars, but we'll never come out and disrespect the man and say he ain't top 5. Now, I ain't going to do that. Am I playing Jay-Z when I pull out? No, not. But I'm just saying.
We do have to revisit this top 5 list because the way Cole and the Kendricks and you gotta, you know what I'm saying? We might have to revisit this top 5 thing one of these days because it's Meltdown versus the Cavs.
Feel like
a young LeBron messed up in a young LeBron. What are you talking about? What about Jordan's meltdown against the Pistons? His meltdowns meltdowns against the Cavs and the 76ers and everybody else that swept his ass. Please. Don't pick and choose when to call a man great and then ignore everything else.
Because if you lose before you get to the finals, that's definitely a meltdown. I'm just saying. Shout out to the white
Best thing was out. Hey, pretty lady. See that? This how you
you already see it. Wrap that shit up.
That's how you bring it down. You relax. You know what I'm saying? A young lady step in the room. How you doing? To the missus. You know what I'm saying? Loves and smiley faces and hearts and kisses and all that too. All right, man. I'm about to get out of here.
We out, man. We out. We will talk.
We won't talk about it, man. We might finish this thing
next Sunday.
We might have a basketball.
We'll bring some guests on. We'll bring some guests on to talk about this, man. There'll be some other people's opinions to come on next week. We're gonna talk about LeBron versus
next week. Let's do a LeBron.
We'll have a panel about Jordan. LeBron versus Jordan.
And I got.
Get your facts. Everybody get your
I got
facts.
Somebody that's 100%. 100% Michael Jordan, and I know some people LeBron. We're gonna invite them on, and we're gonna give the platform. And y'all better have y'all stuff together. This is toe to toe. I need 2 or 3. I need about 2 or 3 LeBrons and 2 or 3 MJs. And if you want, if we can bring in Kobe too, let's have 2 of each. 2 Kobes, 2 LeBrons, and 2 MJs, and have the battle of the GOATs. And you better do more than he was 6 for 6. And you better do more than, Kobe had the killer instinct. You better bring more than that. You better bring more. Because we ain't talking about that. 6 for 6. Yes. No, he's 6 for 18 because he played for more than 6 years. So we're gonna do it,
right?
Man.
Like they only count those 6 years that Jordan went to the finals. Them the only 6 years people look at.
And I got you for Kobe.
Jordan played for 20.
Hey, we gonna get a list, and we're gonna make a flyer. I'm gonna get a list. I'm gonna get a flyer, and we're gonna get it straight up. I got Trip. I got you down for Kobe. I'm gonna ask my uncle said to come in for MJ. My little brother, he a Kobe fanatic. I'll probably bring him for Kobe. And then
my boy Lonnie Vick, Jordan fanatic. My boy Lonnie Vick, Jordan guy. He gonna come on.
All right, so we got
Lonnie Vick, a huge Cowboy fan too. Now he a huge Cowboy guy. He's gonna be our Cowboy.
Oh,
he's going to be our Cowboys representative going forward on the show, man. Our neighborhood Cowboys fan gonna be Lonnie Vick, man. He gonna come on, especially during football season.
We're gonna have categories. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have the GOAT debate: LeBron versus Mike versus Kobe. And we got Lonnie Vick, and I'm gonna try to get my uncle said to come in and be the MJs. Trip say gonna speak for Kobe. I said my little brother can talk for Kobe, and then I know I can get 2 more.
Oh yeah. It's I know some. We got some right there.
Yeah, and me and Steve will referee this thing.
Referee this thing, yes sir. We're gonna do.
Yeah, I like that. We want some categories. Yes sir.
Do it right.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for next Sunday.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, man. Steve, take us out, man.
We'll put it together, man. Make it a good thing. But man, y'all know what to do, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate everybody who jumped in the live, shared the live. Please make sure you guys follow the Toe2Toe Sports on all platforms. The YouTube channel, Toe2Toe Sports. You go to YouTube, type in Toe2Toe Sports all together. Put it all together, all one word. Toe2Toe. And then type in sports. It'll pop up, man. But until next time, y'all be easy. Me and KB are out. Y'all will see us throughout the week talking trash and making comments. So y'all know. Let us know what you guys think, man. And make sure you guys share this. Tell your auntie about us too. We out. Peace.
Till next time.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.